Hello, friends. We are going to touch on a topic today that I've touched on before, and I'm pretty sure we're going to come back and touch on it even again after today. But I find that it's really important to have this discussion again, simply because many people are struggling really deeply with this. So today's topic is letting go of toxic and negative people in your life. And I find that so many are struggling with this. So we're going to revisit this, I'm sure, multiple times. And for those of you who have not become comfortable or have not learned to do this with ease, it is going to be difficult. And that's why I feel that we're going to have to revisit this multiple times because it's not an easy task to do if it is something that you are not used to doing. All right. So listen to this video with an open mind and an open heart and truly just understanding that this message comes from kindness and it also comes from experience. You guys know I talk from experience. I don't just make things up. I talk from things that I have personally gone through and dealt with in the hopes of reaching someone out there who needs to hear it, or someone that can benefit from the things that I've already learned or gone through personally. So we're going to talk about letting go of toxic people. And it is a really, really important thing that you must learn to do in your life. And again, it isn't easy. So please, please, one of the big things I always teach is patience. This is one of those times where you are definitely going to need patience in order to make this happen, as well as belief in yourself and enough self-love to know that you deserve to walk away from people that are hurting you and harming you, whether that be physically or mentally. You don't deserve to be treated poorly in any aspect. So I bet there's many of you as you're watching this that are already saying, I have toxic people in my life. Or you know someone who's dealing with toxic people in their life. And the biggest part of letting go is knowing that it is okay to do it. So none of you deserve to be treated poorly, to be belittled, to be treated like crap, to be talked down to be physically abused, to be mentally abused, to have someone who simply comes in and just sucks away your energy. No. And we all have had or do currently have toxic people in our life. And I bet all of you can relate to this right now. And I'm sorry if I get really passionate about this. It's just I know that there are people, I personally know people that are struggling with this. And I'm really hoping that this message is going to get to at least one of you that's going to go walk away. Sorry, I got a beautiful butterfly out here. That's going to walk away after hearing this and make the changes that you need to make for you. Remember, these videos, these messages are always for you, not for me. So if you don't do or believe in or try the things that I suggest to help you guys have a better life, it doesn't hurt me. It only hurts you. But walking away from toxic people can be very difficult. And it depends upon the person. So, some people who are toxic are really manipulative and sneaky and have ways of knowing how to pull our puppet strings, right? Or push our buttons. And we don't know how to say no. I do, but maybe you don't. And that's why I'm here. So toxic people simply bring us down. No one has the right to make you feel miserable angry, frustrated, or just plain tired and exhausted after being around them or talking to them. So, toxic people are not just those that may harm us physically or mentally, but they are also those who are energy vampires who simply just suck away our energy and deplete all the good out of us when we are around them. So, it's very important to love yourself enough to know that you are worthy of always, always being surrounded by good, loving, and positive people. You shouldn't be surrounded by those who are making you feel miserable, who are making you feel tired, who are making you feel drained, disgusted, angry, pissed off, frustrated, fed up. None of that. So, as I am speaking, and you are thinking of the people in your life that make you feel the things I just said, it may be time to let go of them. Or, at the very least, cut back your time and communication with the toxic people in your life. Many people have said to me in the past, or have commented, oh, I can't do that. I can't walk away from so and so. These people may not only be friends, but they may also be family. And people think that they can't walk away from either. I'm here to tell you that you can. It doesn't matter if a person is a friend or a family member, if you've known them for a year or if you've known them for 22 years. If all they do is bring you down and bring you negative emotions and negative energy, then it is time to move on. Life is about being happy and feeling positive. But if you are in the presence of people who are bringing you the opposite every time you are with them, or you are on the phone, or you are messaging them, then maybe they shouldn't be in your life anymore, because you deserve better. It will take time, patience, and belief and love in yourself to know that you can walk away, that you can not answer every message, you can stop responding, or you can cut those ties and tell them that it's time to move on in a kind way. So always do things with kindness. Just know that. So even having a toxic person in your life, it doesn't mean that you need to get angry with them and yell at them and scream at them. Cut those ties in a positive way, because remember, the energy you put out is what you get back. So make sure you do it in a positive way. But walk away in whatever manner feels most comfortable for you. So when somebody says, oh, I can't stop talking to that person, I can't cut ties with that person, a lot of times it comes down to the comfortability of knowing how to part ways, or how to at least limit time with that person. So comfortability is going to be key in this as well. And that's up to you to figure out what is going to be most comfortable and what will work best. But please know that you do not need to keep toxic people in your life. You don't. So one of the reasons that I'm always so happy and positive is because I learned years ago to say, see ya, to say, I'm done, to simply stop responding to negativity. I don't do negativity, and you don't have to either. You don't have to. Cutting toxic people from our lives will be difficult to start with, but once you start, so here's a really good point. So once you start and you get that, just say that first really negative, toxic person out of your life, and now they're gone. And you're going to go through a little grieving because you love that person, you care about that person, okay? So you may have a little grieving. You may have a couple days, a couple weeks of feeling sad and down and bad, and that's okay. You might cry. Release the emotions you need to. But I guarantee you, and here's where you're going to go, oh, why didn't I do this sooner? Once you cut these toxic and negative people out of your life and you go through the grieving you need to go through, you're going to realize all the problems, all the issues that are now gone. Yeah. All the negative emotions and feelings that you're no longer having because you're not dealing with that person's bullshit and poor attitude. That's going to be a huge piece for all of you, is once you do it, stepping back and then not dealing with their negativity, not dealing with them bringing you down, not dealing with them making you feel horrible, not dealing with them draining your energy. That is going to be your wake-up call. That is what's going to make you realize that you can, you should, and why didn't I do this sooner? But we all live and learn, and we all have to go through things to get to where we are now. I, too, had to go through things to get where I am to deliver you guys this message. If any of you have questions, are concerned, need to talk, I am here. I'm here to help you take the steps to a happier you and a better life. And cutting toxic and negative people out is going to be a really big key to making that happen. So please, again, take this message with love and kindness and know that I am coming from a place of good energy, trying to help you to have a better, happier, more positive, more balanced, and more awesome life. I love you guys, and I will talk to all of you soon.